we certainly didn't get to find ourselves before we found a spouse and then found children. And well, we didn't find the children, but like, you know, like
they found us.
We just started all that real early, and we didn't get to do that exploration of finding ourselves first and then the other part. We did the other part, and now we're left to try to find ourselves.
And I think I actually like this way better. Like, I like that my husband and I grew as adults together. I love that having our children was just always a part of that and growing through all of that. And I think that I've learned so much through marriage and motherhood that has made me a far better. I mean, we laugh and make jokes about who I was before, you know, and I'm like, I would have been a miserable woman. Like, I would have done so many things and been so miserable at the end of the day. Like, so I'm so thankful for it in so many ways. Like, I don't regret getting married young, having kids right away. Like, I wouldn't change any of that. Highly recommend. But it is funny when you stop and you think of it now. And like, I came out today. Okay, another kind of silly story that added to my like thinking this is a conversation we should have. You know that basically all of my clothing comes from a thrift store. I rarely buy anything like not from a thrift store. Although they had some dresses on clearance at Walmart when we walked through getting groceries yesterday. And my husband was like, honey, that is such a you dress. It was $9 and we went ahead and bought it. So that was my big, like, look out, everybody. I got something not from a thrift store.
I was going to caveat that and be like, well, you do shop clearance.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
That's your splurge is the clearance.
And it's got to be like a good clearance before I'm like, all right, you got me.
Because you look at the thrift stores and you're like, I could just do that because that's cute and better and cheaper. And,
I know. So, right. So occasionally I will. And so anyways, we, some like spring, summer clothes. And so we've been doing coffee dates with, and so I took Virginia and we went in because her birthday's coming up. So she went to get her clothes and she got a little dress to wear for her birthday. And it was like super exciting mother-daughter date. Right. But I was like, hey, there's like, we keep very minimal wardrobes, but I did a couple new things. So anyways, I found a couple things that I don't know, maybe it's just getting older or whatever it is, but I love the things that I've seen that I'm like, oh, I love this. It's probably not fashionable. It's probably not like there's probably no, but like, I feel that. That's what's up. Like, that's got me written out. So anyways, I come out with this outfit. It's this and these like weird, rusty mustard pants. I don't know how to describe it. So I walk out in this top and this, because I had all these appointments this morning, I'm doing this stuff. Anyways, I come walking out with this. I've got like my little cheetah print tennis shoes on and like a couple things. And I come walking out and I'm all, you know, off and ready to go. And our son looks over at me and he just goes, that is the most mom outfit I've ever seen. I liked it. And he goes, no, it's very you. I don't know how or why, but it's cute. You look very cute. He was very nice. He didn't mean it in a bad way, but he was like, that's just like, I guarantee you're not going to run into anyone else who's wearing that same thing. And I was like, well, probably not, but I like it. But it's kind of funny, like in that way where you just kind of reach this point and it's like, I don't know really exactly who I am necessarily outside of the obvious, right? I follow the Lord. I love my husband, my children, right? Like the things, right? Like there's the things, obviously.
We all are under the understanding that those things are taken care of. And now we're talking about the frivolous extras of life.
Absolutely. Right. Okay. So then I just started thinking, I've just been having these like questions in my head and I'm like, what do I like? Like, who am I? Like, my kids are getting a little bit older. They're a little more independent. They have their things they want to go do. And I find myself quite often kind of like the third wheel where I'm like, wow, y'all are really good right now. And I'm just in your Like, you all got your things you're trying to do, and we do a lot of stuff together, but we run into these points where it's like, you would like it if I just got out of y'all's way, right? And like, you'd go have fun. So then we think of things, but it's like, just funny little things where I'm like, I'm in the car heading to physical therapy. My family's already commented on what I'm wearing. I have the Pride and Prejudice soundtrack playing on CD in the car. I'm drinking my protein coffee out of my sheep mug. I'm going through and I'm like, but I feel like in so many ways, like finding those things that I love, like I got